Hey everyone, let me go ahead on and put this out there. At this point, I truly do believe that Tamar Braxton has narcissistic tendencies. I would say, in my opinion, she's a narcissist. Have I ever known her to be diagnosed as one? No, I don't. But the tendencies is there. Let's start off by saying this. What do narcissists like? They like praise. They like drama. They like attention. All of which she has always been known for. All of it. Also, you think about it. A person who is truly serious about their mental health, writing just a blank statement like that, and I call it a blank statement because she gave very little information as far as where it happened, how it happened. According to her, she doesn't remember. If she did not remember, the worst thing that she could have ever done is make a blank statement like that for everybody on the internet to assume everyone is talking about it. A person who is serious about their mental health would move in silence. She didn't have to utter one word to anyone about what happened to her. And this is alleged because we don't even know that it's the truth. So if she really truly wanted to deal with her mental health, she would have done it in silence. She would have said absolutely not one word about it. Her family may have known about it. And if someone else had leaked something that came out, she would have remained silent. And I'm talking about a person who is really, really active about their mental health. To me, this was a ploy. At this point, I don't even believe it. Because she makes a blank statement like that. No one as far as I know, has heard of anything from her since then. I haven't heard it. And if someone else have, please let me know. Then on my timeline, her sister Tamar Braxton, for Clickbait, I'm sure it was, attempted to elude people. And she actually did elude us into thinking she was getting ready to share some information according to her title and on her thumbnail. I thought this woman was about to share a little something. She said absolutely nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about it. So that meant, I guess she figured, okay, if everyone else is benefiting from it, let me and my husband benefit from it too. But your sister was just recently, according to her, hurt. And this is what you do? So at this point, y'all, Tamar, I've always been saying, in the last video I've said it, and before then I've said it, before I've even made a video about her, Tamar needs some serious therapy, and it bears repeating that the people that is in her surrounding, her entourage of people, really need to sit down with Tamar to determine what in the world is going on with her. But the key to it all, Tamar have to want help. Tamar is all about Tamar, the fame, the fashion, the shine, and all of this foolishness. There's no way in this world that I would have came onto social media and told anyone in just a blank statement that my husband did XYZ and did not give a full description, because then it just leaves too much room for people to assume. She's a big gaslighter. Now she's going to come out here and act like everybody in the world did something to her, but she has truly created this massive explosion on the internet from, once again, that blank statement. But I could guarantee you she's going to come out a little bit later and she's going to act as if everyone is against her after what she said now. And after everything everyone has known of her, this is what she's going to do. And if she doesn't do it, it's going to shock me. If she do not do it, it will shock me. So y'all may as well stop all the prayers for her. Pray that she would get herself together. That's the prayer. The prayer is also that she gets herself some serious mental counseling, because she clearly has a problem. Then she deflects. She's going, listen, she's going to get mad with everyone for coming for Tamar. But Tamar put the message out there. She made the post. But she's going to turn this thing around and flip it on everyone else and say everyone came for Tamar. But she brought it to the internet. She brought it to the internet when no one else had anything to say about it, if it in fact happened. So stop feeling sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for Tamar. Tamar is living for drama. That's her life. That's what she enjoys. And she's been doing it for years. Ever since I started seeing this woman on TV, she's been acting out. Always over dramatic. Always about Tamar. And another thing, with that young son that she has, why is she parading across some stages looking like that with those outfits she's wearing when she's singing? Come on now. That does nothing about that is cute. She doesn't even act like she's a 40 and above year-old woman. And I'm not saying that we have to dress old-fashioned, but the attire that she wears tells you a lot about her mentality and where her mind is. There are a lot of women that exposes a lot. A lot of women exposes a lot. I'm not saying that there's nothing emotionally wrong with them. I'm just saying that is a woman who wants to exploit and show what she got. That's your business if that's what you want to do. But I'm talking about Tamar right now. I don't even like some of the things my daughter wears. I'm like, that's a little bit too explicit right there, ain't it? So I'm being real. So, in my conclusion, Tamar is narcissistic. I would say she's a narcissist according to what I've seen in her. She's going to come out here and blame everybody else for her behavior, which will bring her even more attention. So she's very, very strategic about what she does. And guess what? I guess I'm falling bait to it too, because I'm talking about it. This is what she wants. But me talking about it is not hurting me one way or another. It really isn't. So when we see people, once again, you guys, when we see people in a state like this, don't cheer them on. Do not cheer them on. You have to ignore it like that. Imagine what would have happened. Imagine what would have happened after she made that statement and no one responded at all. That would have crushed her. It would have crushed her ego, and it would have broken her heart had no one responded. And that's just the outright truth. I've written a book on narcissistic abuse. I've written the book Breaking the Chains of a Narcissist. I've written a book Freedom from Narcissistic Abuse, which made international bestseller on Amazon. So I know what I am talking about. I was married to one. And they live for the fame. They live for the glory. They even live for the drama. They live for it all. They live for it all. So, my second conclusion, hold our friends and family accountable. When you see them acting out, don't ignore it. Don't cheer it on. Talk to them about getting help. I don't want anyone like that in my space. I don't want anyone like that in my space. My friends should be enhancing my life. My friends should be complimenting my life. And so to them, it should be the same. I should be enhancing and complimenting their lives. But just to have a friend who's bouncing all over the place, who's very ignorant, who's very childish. I went light on her in the first video, but this is getting ridiculous right now. The more I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? You do these videos and you are just extremely too light on certain people. And I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going to call a spade and let the chips fall where it may. This is what I see. This is my opinion. And I have every right and every entitlement to my opinion. If you don't put it on social media, no one would have the opportunity to talk about it, because it just irks my mind why people would put their business on social media and then get upset when someone gives them their opinion. People says hateful and nasty things to me all the time on social media when I'm going live, particularly when I'm going live. I address it sometimes and sometimes I don't. But if you don't want people talking about it, don't put it out there. Give no room or space for what you don't want in your life. You can't control everything, but certain things you can control. And in this case, if she truly wanted peace and she really wanted to work on her mental health, she had the control to say, I'm not giving them any information, if this is in fact what happened. So you guys, please share the video, share, like, and comment on this video. I'm getting into the habit of trying not to drive so much while I am recording videos, because it's really not safe. So I have to use a little bit more wisdom than that. So I'm signing off now, you guys. Take care. Always remember, healthy mind, joyful life. Do not allow anyone to distort your peace, joy, or happiness. Take care. Mwah.